not with the shits, no shifty shit. We ride with this stick, this shit get lit.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I get a ton of questions on Instagram and through YouTube on what I cut, what I trim to run 24x14s on 33s. I've done different setups on, it's taken probably 3 to 4 different times to cut everything, to make everything perfect. So I have full turn on this truck. A lot of guys that tell you, oh, they don't rub and all this crazy stuff, they're absolutely lying to you, okay? You have to cut the truck to make them fit, okay? If you don't want to cut your trucks, then you got to go a 20x9 or a smaller offset, period. Other than that, if you want to run big wheels and tires and be able to turn, you have to cut the truck. So I'm going to go over today exactly what I did so my truck turns. All right, the front is probably the easiest, okay? Basically, all you're going to do, space the bumper. You can either buy brackets, 3/4 inch. You can do 1/2 inch too. I did 3/4 inch. Worley Customs Fab makes a kit. You can use washers, however you want to do it. You got to space the bumper, okay? First thing. Second thing is you're going to have to trim this valance right here. I see a lot of guys trimming way up here and everything. You don't need to do all that, okay? Just nice trim, probably, I think it was about a 1/2 inch to an inch off of this. Smooth it out, make it look good. Mine's painted. And then we trimmed, I'll give you a close up here in a minute. We trimmed a little bit on the outside lip of the bumper, okay? That's it for the bumper. All right, hopefully you guys can see this okay. Now you can see right here, we trimmed the bumper some, just a little bit, right before I got it painted. All these lines look really good. Okay, here, usually this fender liner here hangs down pretty damn far, okay? So basically you're going to have to trim it about a 1/2 inch to an inch. Yeah, it looks like about an inch actually, underneath these bolts, okay? These what connect your fender liner in all the way across. I don't care how you cut it. You can cut it with a razor knife, little whiz wheel, whatever. I try to do everything to make it look right, make it look good, make it look factory. I see a lot of guys that the truck's beautiful, and then when it comes to cutting and everything else, it looks like a hack job. Take your time right here, okay? That's the front. That's basically all you need to do to the front. Very simple. You can tie it back a little more if you want to. Mine actually fits pretty good. I heated it up and bent it back. Other than that, everything looks good on this side. All right. Back of the truck is where you got to do all your modifications to get these wheels and tires to be able to turn, okay? Right here. I'm going to cut this cap off real quick because I made this myself, and I'm going to show you what all you need to cut behind it. All right. There's your cap. Oh, it's got duct tape on it. Woo! All right, here we go. So as you can see, how much we cut here. Usually this comes way out here, and it has a bolt hole right here. So you can either have your factory big old mud flap or for Kelderman cap. Kelderman caps, sorry to tell you, with these big wide wheels and tires, they do not work unless you modify the crap out of them. Don't spend the $250 for them. Anyway, you see how we cut this, okay? That whole piece is out. Okay, now in the back, see if I can get this bracket right here. This bracket actually goes up in here behind this fender liner. You have to take it out. I think it's 3 bolts. All right. Other part, I'm trying to not make it shake, is usually this fender liner hangs way down. You have to trim that. I trimmed mine all the way so it looks flush, okay? And then right here, I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. Let's see, where is that? Actually, it's right there. I have a zip tie there. You can't even see it, and it pulls everything back. And you can see how it's push back, but you can see how much we cut. Okay, there's the zip tie, everything here. Okay, that's how we get the full turn out of this. And we cut this fender, fender molding piece. Some obviously you can tell right here before we painted it. Okay, usually there, like I said, there's a big piece here. If you can see everybody's truck that don't run caps, there's usually a hole right here. You have to cut that off to get it to fit. Now, get the camera adjusted. I'm going to show you now this cap right here is a piece of the old big mud flap that usually hangs right here. I made this myself out of that mud flap. Okay, two-sided tape. That's all it is. Oh, put it on backwards. Boom, that's all it does. Now it looks finished. Okay, that's really it. Now it looks finished. You can't see any of this stuff behind it. Everybody usually uses this, leaves this wide open. Looks like crap. Don't do that. Just like that. I'll two-sided tape that back on, and it looks finished. It looks done. Okay, as far as you can go. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's full crank. You'll never crank it like that, but that's full crank. Okay, now we'll go the other way. As you can tell, I got plenty of room. I'll even zoom in for you. Here's the other side. So we'll set it up over here. Let's check it out. All you got right there. Hope you guys can see that. I'll zoom in 1 second. Gotta let it, it's gonna go back a little bit. There you go. All right, here we go. There you go. There's your back. Plenty of room. Okay. I'll even show you the other side real quick. There's your front. There's your back. I'm only leveled. It's probably only up maybe 2 inches. I got 3 inches of droop travel, just like what Cognito wants you to do. All right, recap of the video. Take your time. Cut a little bit, check it. Cut a little bit, check it. Very simple. It'll take you a little bit, but you can run these, okay? Take your time. Do not hack the crap out of the truck. Everybody spends so much time making the truck look nice, ride nice, all paint matched, beautiful. And then when it comes to this, it looks like crap. I've seen so many trucks at truck shows that you can tell if the people care about their truck or not just by looking at the wheel wells, how destroyed they are. Stop. Take your time and do it the right way. It might take you a couple times. You might have to repaint something or whatever. Cut it, check it, cut it, and check it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.